Welcome to Hey Clarity. I'm your host, Lindsay, and today we are doing an Akashic Records reading on stars. Thank you to everyone who voted in the poll. We were tied between stars and archetypes. So what I'll do is I'll do the reading for stars first, and then I'll do archetypes next. So we'll get them both covered. Before we begin, today is the last day to sign up for our group reading on the eclipse season. It's called The Healing Room, a full moon in Virgo lunar eclipse group reading. And if you happen to miss this one, you can sign up for my newsletter and I'll keep you posted when I have more. All that information to sign up or to sign up for the newsletter will be in the description box below. So for the Healing Room event, what we're going to do is go into the healing room of the Akashic Records. So I'll explain what that is and we'll experience it together. And you'll also receive Reiki. And then we'll go through our regular list as we normally do in group reading events, where we ask questions about the energy of this eclipse, what story is going to fold throughout eclipse season, how we can navigate the energy, and then you'll be able to ask your own questions as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. I know a lot is going on and let's get some answers, shall we? So I look forward to seeing you there. It's Monday at 6:30 p.m. on Zoom and 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm really excited for that. I'm looking forward to it. Now let's get into the reading for on stars. The questions that I'm going to ask are, what's the opening message or opening visual? What is a star from the Akashic Records perspective? How are we connected to the stars? Why do we associate them with heaven or look up to them for guidance? Why do we share the same elements as the stars? What messages do the stars have for us? And what's the most important message we need to know? Let's get into it. First, opening message, opening visual. The opening message was brighten your star. Brighten your star. They're saying like brighten on your stars. And they're showing someone like holding like a material form of a star in their hands and like shining it and polishing it. And they're just saying like brighten your stars, brighten on your stars, brighten on our stars. Okay, we'll see how that all plays out. It could just be like, literal, symbolic. We'll see how it unfolds throughout this. So what is a star? What is a star? They're like fiery ball of gas. You know this, scientific, okay. Well, I'm asking from like your perspective, like what would you say? From the Akashic Records perspective, like how do you want to describe the stars? They're saying it's like the angelic realms. The angelic realms. They're showing as if a star had wings on either side of it. Like it has wings with it too. They're just saying angelic realms. Like where the stars sit in the universe and space and the sky. This is the angelic realm. And I feel like that's kind of leading into some of the next questions anyway. How are we connected to the stars? How are we connected to the stars? Both from. both from the stars. You come from the stars. They're saying like all of the elements are there. Okay, let's see if we can describe this. They are showing me, I'm in the sky, there's like the air and like the gases and the fire to create the star. So it's like, so they're saying like two of the elements are like up there or like happen in the stars to the stars. And it's like air, fire. And then it's like you come down to earth and there's earth and water. And then they're kind of like, you ball them up into like material form, into like the earth realm, right? So you go like angelic realm, which is like ether, ether, fire. They're like air realms. And then they're like spark, fire, you know? And then has this movement like coming down to earth. They're like symbolic reactions of like what happens on this like energetic, in this energetic way, comes down into the earth realms. And like they're kind of saying it like picks up on like like the material world, and like specifically like earth materials, resources, tools, they're saying, and like this water element. They're like grow, move, adaptability, create. So it's almost like the elements in the sky and the elements of the earth like come together. And they keep saying like symbol energetic, like it's energetic symbol of this. So how are we connected to them? They're like both are parts from the stars. Both parts of the stars. These are just like the exact words they're giving me. Okay. Anything else? How are we connected to the stars? That's it. Both parts of them. Okay. Why do we associate the stars with heaven or look up to them for guidance? Why do we associate the stars with heaven? First part. Why do we associate the stars with heaven? They're like, you come and go there. You come and go there. You come and go from there. The angelic realms. They're like angelic realm and then like earth angelic realm, like angels, earth angels. Spirits, source, soul, consciousness, higher, and then like material earth form of that. They're like, you come and go from there. So we associate them with heaven because they're like back, return. Like you come back, you return to there, you return to the stars and call it heaven, the angelic realm. They're saying like literally and symbolically, like however you want to take that, like back, return, heaven, angelic realms. Like live in the world, earth realms, human bodies. So why do we look up to them for guidance? They said, you know home. You know home. It's like home base. Again, this like, you can come and go from there. You can come and go there as you please in like your incarnations, your reincarnations. One more time. Why do we look up to the stars for guidance? they're saying, you know, you are from there. They're like, the same way that you may, like, depending on your relationship with like home and family members in this lifetime, the same way you might call a parent or a family member when you need advice, like, who are your elders? Who are your wise elders? The same way you would do that in like your, they're kind of saying like your smaller existence as a human being. This like independent, they're saying, independent, interactive connections, family members, family home in this lifetime. The same way you might, it's like rooted into your lineage, your ancestors. Again, they're saying wiser elders. Beyond that, when it's, there's more, they're like thousands more up in the sky. Like thousands more family members up in the sky, these angelic realms, spirit guides, spirit world. And they're showing how like they come down, they go up, and they come down and they go up. Like they're showing kind of these like ethereal beings, kind of like, yeah, like floating from the stars, from the sky, coming down and going up, coming down and going up. And they're like, they descend to get closer to you, closer by you for, they're saying service, experience, support, guidance, and they go back up. Cool. It's like we can call on them, our guides, and sometimes they just come down and like are by you. You can call on them and they come, they scale down, they connect, they help out, and they go back up. And sometimes they scale down on their own and you can feel them there and you interact with them and then they go back up. That's really cute. Why do we share the same elements in our bodies as the stars? They're like, duh, it's obvious. You are from there. They're like, of course it is. Of course you are. Of course you have it in your like makeup, in the human makeup experience. It's in the system. And they're showing how, you know, atomically, atoms, everything that makes up the things in our world, they're like, there's pieces of it in each other. Like we have pieces of it in everything. So it's like, they're like, look around like your space, your room, like there are elements of all these things somewhere in the human experience, they're saying, in the human system. You share the same elements. They're like material experience, material form. And all the tiny little microscopic, tiny atoms of things that are in your system, like absorbed from the world, that came into the world already embedded, embodied in you. But they're just like, you like walk around with all these elements in your system. So they're like, duh, everything, everyone, everything. And they're saying everyone is everything. Everyone is everything. And everything is everyone. They're showing like they're interchangeable. And they're even saying like the way that like having you take that breath, they're like the air you breathe. You know, you're breathing in the air. You're breathing in these elements even from like the sky, from like everything that's in the sky, everything that's around you. Like osmosis, the osmosis experience. And they're kind of like, we have these like layers to us that are barriers, boundaries to things, but that make us like seem impermeable, and in some elements are impermeable, but they're like many other elements and materials like permeate through everything. So yeah. Okay. What messages do the stars have for us? Back to the first Opening message, opening visual. Brighten your star, brighten your star. Shine it and polish it. They're like angelic realms, you earth angels, you earth human beings, with the elements of heaven into earth. They're saying polish, like take really good care of yourself, like shine. What lightens you up from the inside out? What external experience light you up inside? Have this reciprocal relationship with shining brighter. They're saying literally shine brighter, like glow. They're saying glow better. Do the things that help you glow. Do the things that lighten you up, that feel lighter in your body, that feel like give you vitality, that make you feel vibrant. They're like brilliant. And they're saying even if you need to like play with synonyms of shine and shine brighter and glowing, enlighten, like illuminate. They want you to have like almost they're saying like mantra-ish, have these words in your visibility, in your vision for yourself, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, like your spiritual health, your entire well-being. They're saying the holistic being, who you are. Really start, they're like tapping into like shine lighter, shine brighter. They're saying you have to do it. And you might be feeling a fire in you. And they're like fire from the stars, like all of this like angelic realm support coming down to help, like they're saying to help you be enlightened, like lit up, to feel better, to feel softer or stronger, or softer and stronger, illuminating, shining bright. Because they're showing like our being too tired and being exhausted is like, we need to rest. And they're like, yes, get your rest. Like please get your rest. But don't turn off your light for too long, because you need to, they're saying spark the joy in your life again. Once you get rest, once you feel rested and rejuvenated, like go light up, shine, light, brighter, get bigger, get better, get brighter. They're like focus on even like guided meditations and visualizing, like what happens in the mind, the body follows. What happens in the mind, the body follows. So if you need literal visualizations or guided meditations to help you draw in, allow in this overflowing of like illumination and light. And if it's like, you know, if you need to go through each of the chakras, light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. They're saying it is like, be aware of this and like have an awareness of like tapping into your consciousness and be like, where are some of my lights turned off? You know, if you're going to play with the chakra system, where are my lights feel like they're turned off? Where are some of them overactive? Where do they need some balance? They're kind of like, they're showing as if we have light bulbs on each of our chakras. We might need to, maybe some of them just need to be tightened. Some of them need to be replaced, but they're like, we want you to go through each, like go through your whole chakra system, through your whole body. Scale the whole body, scan the whole body, and feel into like, where do you need to lighten up? Maybe it's detox. Maybe there's some, they're saying blockades. Maybe something is like stuck. It's keeping you from lighting up in the one below or the one above. So they're encouraging us to use visualization to tap in and check in with our light system inside. And they're like, turn them on, you know, play with this on and off switch, even if it's as simple as that. Even if it's as simple as that. They're like, turn them on, see how bright they are. And then change bulbs, make necessary changes as needed, and kind of ask yourself at like each one. They're saying, ask your questions at each one, like, what's the problem here? What do you need for a solution? What's the problem here? What do you need for a solution? Like, go down each light bulb and either change the bulbs, tighten the bulbs, or maybe you just need to turn them on. So they're saying like, do like guided visualizations, guided meditations that address lightening you up from the inside out, illuminating yourself. They're saying get brighter to get better. Anything else? What messages do the stars have? They're saying that's it. Like, use visualization to do this exercise. What's the most important message we need to know about stars? What's the most important message we need to know about stars? Cause and effect. On, off, that light. What causes the dimness in your light? What causes you to dim your light? They're saying literally, symbolically. What are the things that turn you off, that turns your light off? And they're saying whatever those things are, get rid of it. Like, this is aggressive. They're saying aggressively, get rid of it. Because they're saying this is not the time. They're saying it's burden time. It's a time of many burdens. So for the things you can't control, how can you maintain shining your light in the environment, the presence, the face of that? What can you get rid of and do it? And they're saying like no problem, like with no problem. But you need to like take an inventory, make a checklist of the things that wear you down, that make you sick, that make you feel stagnant or blocked, that are discouraging or heartbreaking, the things that are harmful or hurt you. And for what you can control, get rid of it, like non-negotiable. And for the things that you can't control, they're saying decide how you can maintain light, bright, like feeling lighter, feeling brighter, or leave, move, pivot, avoid, like shut down, turn off the thing. Because they're like, it's really a time to be like healthy and stimulate your energy. And they're like, work with your energy field in like a conscious way. Like they're saying, stop being unaware, stop being unconscious of these things. Start checking in and tapping in and connecting with the things that light you up, and notice when you're dim. Notice when you're depleted and turned off and tired and exhausted. They're saying start like playing with this gauge through visualization, through meditation, through self-check-in. They're like, self-awareness is key. It's the first step to knowing like where you're at, to even do the inventory, to even do the checklist of like, this dims my light, this lights me up. And like, you'll have examples. I'm getting that like, you're going to be presented with examples, like almost like we're being put through the ringer so that we can see both the opposite. So right now you might have examples in your life where like you're having an experience or you're connecting with a person that is just like golden and lights you up. And when you're done like interacting with them or it, you're just like, oh my God, I'm so happy I did that. Or I'm so happy I spoke to that person. They're like, bingo, that, go there, do that, do more of that. You also might be experiencing the things that just like, oh, just like suck you dry, leave you completely drained. You might be feeling hurt or sick emotionally, physically. And they're saying that's the like, get rid of it. That's the like, put it aside, leave it alone, do not touch, they're saying. But yeah, they're just saying we might be experiencing contrast and extremes so that we're being presented with the things that light us up and the things that are depleting and discouraging and dim us. So that might be where you're at like right now. And they're showing all these angels coming down from the sky, coming down from the stars. And they're like hanging out next to us, trying to like remind us that there's guidance anywhere, anytime, everywhere, just for you. And that you're from there. So they're like, look up at the sky if you need a reminder. Look up at the stars if you need a reminder. Talk to the stars, talk to the heavens. They're like, we're listening, we're always listening. They're saying we're waiting for you to call us in, to call on us for help. So they're like, keep talking with us, keep talking with us. So this is like, yes, the stars, but it's like your spirit guides, your angels, your passed on loved ones. Like they're waiting for us to call on them, to call them in for help and guidance and support. Okay. That feels really, 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 really loving. Let's see, any last words? They're just like, we are the stars, like together, like we're the stars. And like everything and everyone is like from the stars, is part of the stars. Okay, so that was the Akashic Records on the stars. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.